Okay, hi you guys. Hopefully you can hear me okay because I tried to do this with my mini mics and it didn't work very well. It really is irritating me. This is my little booktube introduction. I'm finally biting the bullet and just doing it. I started over on Book Talk about a year ago and I've made a lot of great friends. I've built a great community. I love them all. But I want to start doing more long form content because I have a lot of thoughts and feelings on books. This all really started when I read Tempting Venom because I read it and I read it really quick. But not all of my friends read dark romance and I was the only one reading it, so I was staring at the wall crying. And I was like, I need someone to talk to, so now that's gonna be you. I've tried out Bookstagram, but it's scary over there. It's uncharted territory as well as this, but that place is scary. I just feel like I'm not aesthetic enough for that, and the things I post on TikTok do not translate on Instagram. And that's okay. You can't win them all. I started reading in 2020, and I did start with... I don't read her books anymore, but her books are what really got me into reading, and I really never stopped. A huge collection, if you can't tell. I think what's killing me is that you can see my collection of Red Bull and pasta behind me. But okay, back to the actual nitty-gritty. I define myself as a dark romance reader. I read literally a majority of everything I read is dark romance. And when I started posting on TikTok, I didn't really talk about it a lot because I felt like I would be judged, and sometimes I was and sometimes I am, but I don't care anymore because I'm having fun. Right? I do dabble in like romance, I guess, and YA. Do like some YA books. Dabble very little. I'm talking very little in fantasy. And I say that because I don't know what superpower you guys have, but my brain just can't comprehend a lot of it. And I just don't have a good time. I don't think that makes me stupid, but I don't know. My favorite dark romance series ever is going to be the Devil's Night series by Penelope Douglas, and I know what you're gonna say, but Lily, there's so many better options. I get it. I've read other great ones, but I read that 3 years ago during Halloween, and it just like, it sparked something in me that was never there before. As for romance, I love me some cowboy romance. Sue me. Also, Binding 13 and Keeping 13, love. I haven't read the rest of the series, but I'm hoping to at some point. As for fantasy, I've read the first 4 books of Throne of Glass, but then my brain started to get fried, so I put it down and never picked it up. The other series I love, which one of my book friends put me onto, is The Plated Prisoner by Raven Kennedy. That has something in it. I read that series so quick and I love it. This is my cat Gizmo. She can never mind her business and she always has to be somewhere where she's not supposed to be. Oh, this might be a big thing. I'm a fast reader, and I think I've trained myself to be a fast reader, so I don't really like audiobooks because I just can't comprehend it quick enough through my ears that I can through my eyes, if that makes sense. So I have listened to some audiobooks, but I don't do it often. Maybe I should try again. I don't know. Ooh, another thing I love and have recently started loving a lot, MM books. Never read them before until about 8 months ago. Literally, I can't get enough of them. I cannot get enough of them. Okay, that's me as a reader. I'm a grim at my soul. I am 21. I'm a college student. I'm getting a degree in psychology. I love learning about the brain and the emotions and all that fun stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do after I graduate, which is in a year. So, and as much as I love learning about psychology, I really went into it because I have an insane amount of childhood trauma, like most do. I love Legos. I love crafting. I love making like the miniature houses, like the book nooks. I love that. I love movies. I'm an AMC A-list person. I don't know. I go to the movies quite often and I love it. I'm not big on Letterboxd. I don't know. I just watch so many movies that it's like having to backlog all of it. It just stresses me out. I love watching TV. I love going shopping. I love spending money. and I love spending a lot of money on books. It's bad, but I just have to keep telling myself that it could be worse. It could be worse. Oh, little fun fact, I was doing ARC reading for a while, but then I got approved for like 8, and then I didn't read them and review them, but then I did email them and tell them that like there was stuff happening, and I didn't read them, but I haven't been approved for a single one since. Yeah, that's not ideal. So that is my little booktube introduction. Pretty chaotic. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I probably won't know what I'm doing for a very long time. I don't know what I'm doing next. I just have no idea. All I know is this. All I know is this right now, and that's all. But I'm sure the next book that I read that emotionally damages me, I will be talking about. To be to work in T-1 hour, but I just need to tell you guys this. Multiple things, actually. One, I am obsessed with monster romances right now. I'm reading Moonbite by Cleo Evans, and it's like an Omega verse. Yo, I don't know what's in those. I don't know what's going on with the Omega verses, but I love them. I love them. I don't know what it is about them. I feel like monster romance is like the closest to fantasy that I read on a regular basis. I need to look up a few things because I'm not totally sure how a few things in Omega verses work. As for my TBR, it's so long. I've bought in so many books that I need to read, but I've read so many books this year already that I feel like I'm just putting myself in a book slump. I do want to go to Barnes & Noble and get Axe Marks the Spot by Kayla Gross. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I read Axes and O's in one fucking sitting. Amazing, a little crazy, but amazing. I need to broaden my horizon when it comes to romances. Like, can I tell you something? And can you please not judge me? Because it's... just have an open mind, please. I have read so many stepbrother romances, and those are literal crack. There's crack in them. I recently read Chokehold by Lee Rivers. Oh my god, stepbrother trope, that's crazy. But I feel like when I say that, people don't understand that it's like there's no brotherly love. There's no brotherly love, okay? I feel like that's what makes them good, because it's really just like enemies to lovers, just bad situations. Same with Saving the Rain by Elliot Rose. Same exact vibe. I feel like maybe the only time I'd like understand the argument, it would be for the fans because the parents are still together, but you just have to read to find out. But that's sort of where I'm at. I need to broaden my horizon for Don't know when I'm gonna do that. I'm reading Monster Romance, love it. Oh, I read The Fabric of Our Souls by K.M. Moranova. Trauma. And there is a second book, but I kind of don't want to read it right now because I already know what's going to happen in it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to read it right now. And I'm loving the book by Chloe Evans, but I just feel like I don't want to read anything right now, and I kind of just want to go back to my roots of Wattpad. And I might just do that. Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you, she always has to be in the way. I'm not totally sure. I might go to Barnes & Noble. Like I said, this is all gonna be very fucking hectic. I'm recording this on my iPhone 17 Pro Max, but I do want to look into getting, what's that, the little camera? It's like the Dijo something. That I'm gonna look into, see how much it is. I'm sure it's not cheap. So we might just have to stick it out with this for a while. Hopefully by the time I like start to film again, I'm done with Moonbite so that I can do like a long review about it because I'm loving it. actually, there's been moments that I'm like screaming. I need to finish it. I need to review it. It's planned. This is dead ass me after work, and I feel like I got the 10-yard stare. I just need to process everything that happened. But guess where we're going, bitches? Oh, my hips are swinging a little too much. Guys, I really want to do a reread of Devil's Night, but I want the physical piece, and they don't have a where to piece. I found it, but I want to look around. I think there's a series. Oh, okay, I'm done. Hey, you guys are quite literally balancing in the most unepic way ever. So let me first start with what I went in there for. I've been wanting to get this for a week since it came out. Axe marks the spot. This is, I believe, a single mom ex-mountain man. I don't know. Then as I was looking, I was like, oh my god, they have this. I've heard about this, but I haven't read it. They had the whole entire Boys of Brayshaw series. I only got the first two, which I think is really good. As I was looking at those, my friend told me about Out on a Limb and how good and cute it was. So I was like, oh, I want to get that. But then I saw other Hannah Young books, and I was looking at them, and they sound so good. So this one, she's like in a midlife. First of all, look at that man. This is Friends to Lovers. Okay. And this one sounds really good, Next of Kin. She like inherits not the right word. Her mom passes away, and so she gets her mom's baby. I love a pregnancy trope. I love a single parent trope, and that might be a hot take. How was that $110? I was in there for 20 minutes.